So hey guys, I promised I was going to be back with a final video on the Asus Zenfone 8 on the battery life. So I've been using it for about a week with the lowest possible settings in terms of battery life, in terms of performance. So everything was turned down to the minimum values, right? The CPU performance, the GPU, memory performance that it has in there, and a few other options. I even restricted some background activity. I did a lot of other tweaks and settings in individual apps, like I didn't want them to auto start and all that stuff. Now, I was going to give you my honest opinion about, is it worth to kill your performance like that? Number one, it does not really kill the performance. This is a beast of a processor, and even though turn everything to the minimum possible settings, it's still going to run pretty smooth. I only noticed one small delay in loading one game that I usually play, but that's pretty much it. So that was just a few milliseconds, like 100, 100 milliseconds or at best, right? So yeah, that was pretty much it. And later on I decided that it's not worth to keep this device on all the lowest possible settings, because I paid $1,000 for it. I paid for the 120 Hz refresh rate, for the super fast CPU, for the GPU, for everything, right? So basically I wanted to use this device for what it is. Now, I turned it all the way back up to the maximum possible settings, and as you can see right here, I'm going to go into battery right now. As you can see, I have 49% left. I didn't want to charge it right now. I was gonna recharge it, but as you can see, I topped it up like 3 times during the day, and I got 4 hours and 27 screen on time. Now I don't know how important the screen on time is without bringing the actual applications that you're using into context. So if we look down here, I'm using a lot of WhatsApp, right? I'm using 3 hours and 31 minutes of WhatsApp. This is, as you can see here, it's midnight right now, and this has been my full day. I'm using a lot of YouTube music, play music in the car, and then as you can see, just a lot of normal applications. I have my Xiaomi watch. I have some Arlo cameras. So I don't have any kind of Instagram, no Facebook, none of that stuff. As you can see here, I'm not using YouTube at all. So I'm not consuming media on this device other than music, right? So I'm not consuming videos on this device. I mean, this is basically what you get. You don't expect to get anything more than that. Then again, if you look at the settings, what I'm using right now with these settings is everything is as high as possible, right? I did not restrict any background activity. I didn't restrict anything in the background, nothing. I want to get all my notifications exactly when I need them. 120 Hertz all the time. So my honest opinion is that it's not going to be worth to squeeze 1 hour more out of this device and put everything down, to the lowest possible settings. Because number one, you're not going to feel a lot of performance degradation, but if you go with the 60 Hertz or the 90 Hertz, I felt that, if you go to 60 Hertz, it's gonna, all animations and everything is gonna be a little crappy. It's gonna remind you of a non-flagship phone. Bottom line, if you can get this device for lower than $1,000, then I'd say go get it. The screen is gorgeous. I really like the colors and everything, the fluidity. It's so fluid, it's really, really nice. Again, the only problem I still have with this device is the fingerprint sensor. I'm going to try to show you what I mean. So if I turn it back on and I try my fingerprint right now, see, there's a delay, right? I'm going to try it again. See? That was a delay. So that was a pretty big delay, right? I didn't get that with the likes of S21, S21 Ultra, and other devices. Never got that. So yeah, it is what it is. It's not the best out there. It actually works most of the times. Alright, so that was it for the final opinion on the Zenfone 8. It's a great device for better life. Thanks. Catch you in the next one, guys.